First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Elliott Pryor will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So now to the plate, J.C. Ray. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Pitch on the way. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First offering on its way. Dylan Netzel is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Ready with the 0-2. Temperature 86 degrees here tonight as we get this one started. 1 out, nobody on. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that one yanked just foul. Ready with another 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Left fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate now, Brandon Smith. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first with 1 down. Liner in there for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Sanchez has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On line, that's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The second baseman, Calvin.
So now to the plate, Calvin Sharp, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
That is it.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
To the plate now, Julius Collins, as the first pitch here is a bit high. It's ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The set and the 1-0.
No, that's the ball.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Outside, 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dotson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Casey Lockhart gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Now at the plate here is Jackson Gorzelani. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Jimmy Schmitz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 289 is the average coming in. 1 home run and 34 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball outside.
Lockhart has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Standing in now, Rex West. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. You see the average starting play at .318, 26 home runs, and 75 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Hey.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1.
Yeah.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. So now into the box is Joaquin Marte.
The catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Marte is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player. Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Into the box, Chase Mitchell, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home.
No, ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Casey.
So now the
Lockhart.
pitcher, Casey Lockhart. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
At the plate now, J.C. Ray, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave one. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Garrison as they look to spark the offense and even things
the
up.
left fielder, Mike Garrison.
From the stretch.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Down and away, ball 1. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Ready now for the Marlins, Dale Richards, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Liner toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Porter Witt.
Into the box now, Porter Witt, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He comes into this one at 248, 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting 7th.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in now, Dan Bush. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes in with an average of 265, 4 home runs, and 15 RBIs. Grounded to short. And that's the second out.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Chris.
Up next from Miami, Chris Dotson. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
One and 0. Here it is.
Back.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Dylan Netzel.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Next for the Dodgers, Brandon Smith. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Angel Sanchez. Runner goes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Calvin Sharp. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Julius Collins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he lays off for ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Softly hit to short. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Next up for Los Angeles, Joaquin Marte, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
3 runs already home here. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front, 4-1.
Welcome back. The Marlins are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. They entered the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering. Fouled off. Ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the pitch. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. A throw down to first, one away.
The batter.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jackson Gorzolani. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
Two and two.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Or that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
batting.
The best ones
The
have that
shortstop.
late action that just
Jimmy
darts at the last minute.
Schmidt.
They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Jimmy Schmidt, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
3-0 now.
That's the ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Heck what?
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And the count will be full.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Payoff pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Casey Lockhart. He dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Schmitz calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, J.C. Ray.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, J.C. Ray. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
At the plate now, Dylan Netzel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
This one's flared out toward left. Schmitz shading to his right, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Rex West.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
First offering on its way, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. West has been enjoying a monstrous season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star consideration. He leads all first basemen in the National League coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game, Voney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Mike Garrison. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there.
batting,
That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Stepping in now, Dale Richards. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And the payoff pitch. Line hard, deep into left. Collins finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Brandon Smith.
Now here it comes.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy.
Now
he had been cold
right
coming into this game, but
Angel
that being his 3rd knock,
Sanchez.
I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box now, Angel Sanchez. A dive, and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. So next to hit is Calvin Sharp. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not
Now
where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Dale Siebenquist is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Dale Siebenquist.
At the plate, Julius Collins, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A line shot to third base.
The batter, the catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Next up is Joaquin Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. To third. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, Porter Witt.
First offering on its way. Porter Witt is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Comes set with the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Standing in now, Dan Bush. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
No, ball.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Chris Dotson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next to hit, Chris Dotson struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Skied down the left field line. And foul. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Terry Hill is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Jake Madison will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Madison carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Hit to third. The second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Jackson Gorzolani. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Shortstop.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
He's going.
1-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Your
Clint
attention, please.
Romack is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his
Number
50th
71.
appearance of the year.
Clint Romack.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the rookie third baseman,
The third
Chase
baseman.
Mitchell.
Chase Mitchell.
First pitch on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jerry Hill. Ladies
Nick
and
Olson
gentlemen,
steps
your
into the
attention,
on-deck
please.
circle now, looking to
He's
start
hitting for the
something here with
Dodgers.
1 gone in the inning.
Number 17, Nick Olson.
Now here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The center fielder, J.C. Ray.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, J.C. Ray. First pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Your
Edward
attention,
Potter
please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching in the
for
bottom of the
Dodgers.
6th.
Number 43, Edward Potter.
Now to the plate, here is Jimmy Schmidt. He
Leading
comes
up
in
for
0
the
for 2
Marlins.
thus far.
The shortstop, Jimmy Schmidt.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The first
And with
baseman,
that,
number
there you get a look at
23.
what's happening in the race in the National League West. Stepping in next, Rex West flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. Inside and low, 2-1.
2-1.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Mike Garrison will be next. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Garrison, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The catcher, number 13, Dale Richards.
Stepping in once again is Dale Richards as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's it.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-0. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Your
Robbie
attention, please.
O'Connell is on to
Now
pitch from the
pitching for
bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, Robbie O'Connell.
Now at the plate, Dylan Netzel. He flew out in his last AB.
The shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That missed. That's the ball.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, This doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So here is Brandon Smith, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the AB now.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit on the ground is short, right to him. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 66, Angel Sanchez.
Ready now is Angel Sanchez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 4 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, the second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
Now to the plate, Calvin Sharp. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here it is. 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0.
Ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 count. Here it comes.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Men on third with 2 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Now batting, left
Dan,
field.
that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
No, that means
Julius
that's the ball.
Collins is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Oh, yeah.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and one.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
Time for the traditional.
It's a run on 2 hits here for LA.
Ladies
Phil
and gentlemen,
Lamb
your
will come on
attention,
now
please.
as he'll be appearing in his
Now pitching
45th
for the
game
Dodgers.
this year.
Number 99, Phil Lamb.
And stepping in, Porter Witt, a hit
Leading
in
off
2
for the
tries so
Marlins.
far.
The third baseman, Porter Witt.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's
0-2.
way out in front. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Ray is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Dan Wood.
So next to bat will be Dan Bush. First offering on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Chris Johnson.
Next, it'll be Chris Dotson. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Miami down in order. They're still down 5-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyrone
Bonner.
King will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Mitchell Bonner is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now at the plate is Joaquin Marte, grounded out in his last at bat.
Joaquin Marte.
First pitch of the AB now. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. And now here is Chase Mitchell. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Christopher Schwabenland will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 49, Christopher Schwabenland.
Here's the first pitch to him as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. James Brandon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, James Brandon.
And now in the box, Mitchell Bonner. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. Brandon has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Now the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Here now the 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now
well, you know you made a real nice
baseman,
pitch when you bounce it in the
Garrison.
dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So now to the plate, Jackson Borzolani, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Ray is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jimmy Schmidt.
Next, here is Jimmy Schmidt. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Jay Madsen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score 65. Right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Madsen.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder, J.C. Ray.
J.C. Ray.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Swing and a line drive. Oh, what a dive. The throw to first. Hey now.
Now batting.
And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Showtrack. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. To the plate now, Dylan Netzel, as he grounds one briskly to short. And quickly there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the next to bat will be Brandon Smith. 3 for 4 so far in this one. Now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing more in the Dodger ninth. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They'll be chasing two. It's 5-3. Number 62 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 62.
All set for the bottom of the ninth.
Leading
And
up
stepping
for the
in the
Marlins,
long ball
the
threat,
first baseman,
Rex West.
Rex West.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike Garrison.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Garrison. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Stepping in now, Dale Richards, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Nope, ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
The 2-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Into the box now. Porter Witt as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
The 2-1 home. Miami down to their last strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Terry Hill gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Number 62 hammers down the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.